Have you noticed how people are treating the word illegal like it's a species? Oh no, here comes an illegal. We better hide that apple pie in the Constitution. Look, illegal isn't a person. It's not a noun. We don't call someone speeding in a car a speeding. So unless you're like out here arresting a trespass, a jaywalking with legs and feelings, just fucking shut. Yes, you're going to have people who cross the country's border not through a port of entry. And yes, it's a civil violation. Sometimes it's a criminal violation depending on how they went about doing it. But you know, there are millions that show up at our front door every day, port of entry. And they say, "Hi, I'm fleeing violence and political instability. Can you please provide me shelter?" And we let them in without their papers. See, that's not sneaking in. That's not getting in through a drug tunnel. This is not like Mission Impossible trying to drop in with a fucking backpack. All right? That is the U.S. legal process to come in. And they let you in undocumented, not illegal. It's literally our legal process doing what it's designed to do. Now, we got to close them borders because, look at how they're draining our benefits in our system. This is outrageous, the fraud they're committing. Let's talk about how closing the border saves Americans on benefits. Saves us on food stamps. Really? Where the fuck are my food stamps, Greg? Where are they? Last time Trump was in office, he locked down our border tighter than your grandma's plastic-covered fucking couch, right? Tighter. And what did he do? Did we see that rise in benefits from the 4 years he was in office not letting people in? No, of course not. Instead, he pushed legislation to cut those benefits by 30% like he's doing right the fuck now as well in his big, beautiful fucking bill. You brag about how he got rid of all those illegal immigrants last time he was here, yet you didn't see any increase in your stamps, in your Medicaid, in your housing vouchers. Like, you got none of that. I really love just eating dreams and powdered cheese because I'm such a fucking peasant. But beyond that, it's like a lot of America right now has this unrealistic list of boxes that must be checked to be an immigrant in this country. We've never had immigrants that could check every box that we needed. Never. Your Irish granny, my great Polish grandfather, they did not show up with laminated green cards and a LinkedIn profile. Half the people at Ellis Island, this was literally their experience. What's your name? Claire Runyon. Do you have lice? No. Are you coughing blood? No. Welcome to America. Oh, and we're going to change your name because I can't spell that shit. Even Senator Ted Cruz's dad came here illegally, like not through a port of entry. Okay? He took years to fix his undocumented status. So can we quit pretending that illegal means freeloading criminal and instead someone likely trying to escape a collapsing regime and just trying to figure it out as they go. But these people they're costing us millions in tax dollars. You know what? I really want to talk about that because there's this idea of investment in our society, and people don't seem to understand that society means more than just people who are naturally born here. Yeah, it's true. I think it's between 50 to 100 billion is spent on those who come here not through a port of entry without documentation. It's true. And it's one of the best fucking investments we can make because of unknown variables that can impact our country. C-19, anybody? C-19. That 100 billion, let's go high end with that was paid out. That ensured that those who weren't here on the up and up, they still got vaccinated. They literally saved your meemaw and your favorite canasta night at the neighbors. See, these aren't wasted benefits. It's part of a greater public maintenance, okay? It's like saying that investing in fire extinguishers is a waste of money because your house hasn't caught on fire yet. It's like being in denial of the complicated situation of how immigration works, how people move around a continent away from danger. Because if you were in their shoes and you were facing a deadly regime in Venezuela, Cuba, Nicaragua, overseas like Haiti, okay, you will do anything to escape it. Living on an American street corner, hiding from immigration police is still better than where you come from. You need to think about this because if you were in their shoes, you would be doing the same fucking thing. I know I would, and I will, Okay, if America were to turn into some of these countries, I would absolutely be trying to break the law and go across the border up north. Without a doubt. Who wouldn't? It's called survival. Again, when you use the word illegal to describe people, you're taking away that context. You're feeding into your cognitive dissonance and your biases to justify your inhumanity and lack of empathy towards others. Your refusal to be able to relevate yourself culturally, cultural relativism, okay? It's critical here. It's like being mad at immigrants coming here and having babies, but Americans aren't having babies. And then our president is offering to pay a measly $5,000 for you to have one without any social structure or net to support your decision to have a child. This isn't because Juan and Maria stole your fertility, Karen. It's because wages suck. Childcare costs a fucking kidney, and who wants to bring a kid up in a country that hates people, promotes hate, okay? Gonna force them to inherit student debt and a boiling fucking planet because climate change doesn't exist. Why aren't we having a discussion about having it all? And when I say having it all, it's allowing immigrants to come in through a speedier immigration process, like a lot of European countries allow. It's about ensuring our veterans get the care they need so that they're not homeless on the street after putting their lives and livelihood on the line for us. It's about, yes, we can ensure that all Americans have basic health care, period, without having to fucking pay for it out of their bank accounts and thinking that they're going to be broke or have to file bankruptcy or lose the family home. Okay? We can have all of that. Other countries have all of that, and they have fewer people than us. This isn't about us only having one pizza to share around and everybody taking a slice means less resources. We just need to make more fucking pizzas, guys. You know, we really need to stop calling people illegal, okay? Illegal is just a status. It's a context. It's a moment in their journey to stability and pursuing their right to life, liberty, and happiness that our country guarantees to every man, regardless of status. You know, that promise that we made, our ethos that is literally written into the fabric of our country. Instead of screaming about who deserves to be here or not, look at your own ancestors for a moment and think about if they would have made the cut. Because mine, probably not. But here we are.